This is Richard back at you. We got David's Corvette in the house all the way from Navasota. We got his 4060E built over here, all ready to go with all the billet shafts and stuff. Really nice unit. Let's take his rear end apart and see what we got going on here. Now we know we twisted off an axle here. I've already tried to get this piece out here, tried to push the snap ring in, pull it out. It will not come out. So we're going to take this thing apart and look and see if he did any damage on the inside or anything like that. But we want to do it without spending a lot of money. So let's just kind of get this thing apart and see if we can get this broken axle off this shaft here. Get old Bruiser here, we kind of give it a little tap. When it's tight, always tap lightly on anything. If it's aluminum, it'll break. We got some dowel pins in here that's a little stiff, so we'll come over here and get a little bit of a chisel. That way we're not pushing on any small pieces that can break off. So I'm hoping we can just pull this out the end of this seal right here. There we go. Of course. What we got going here. I was hoping that would just pop right off that old seal right there. And it don't look like it's going to do it.
I'll call it a snap ring
Yeah. Well, I was hoping the whole piece would slide over that broken axle hub right there. But it's not going to. Got my Milwaukee flashlight, guys. This little dude works really nice. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it is. Let's kind of tap lightly and see if we can get it to move. I don't like tapping on really anything. We couldn't get that piece out right here, so we're going to have to deal with what we got with. See if I can knock that seal out of there first. We've got all new seals and stuff for it, so let's get this stuff out of the way. Go around it real lightly like that and get that seal out of there. Yeah, what it is, I'm probably going to have to take a grinder and maybe cut some of this stuff off right there and see if I can pull it out, because I think that case could be like a bushing. So we're going to come in here and let me get my glasses on, don't forget that. And we're going to kind of take this little ledge off right here. Don't want to hit anywhere around here with the seal. We're going to be feeding that. Watch your eyes, Trent.
Yep.
So now maybe that might come out of there. And maybe not. Yeah, but it's just not going to do it. Trying to see, make sure them splines haven't turned. They don't look like they've turned, but I don't think I can pull that snap ring out of there this way. Let me see if I can tap that down in there anymore.
I think today's their lucky day.
Yeah, we need one of them. Maybe we can get that snap ring out of there like that. Almost not. It's right there, but in places, but not in other places. Right there, just will not. Okay, we'll get it now. Aha. That's a good sign. So maybe this thing will just slide right off there and not be stuck on there. Keep our fingers crossed, Trent.
Yeah. Can I get that look one more time?
No, you can't get that look no more.
That's funny. Hoping and praying, hoping and praying.
Yes, sir. Let me. Get my dowel pin line back up where it was. Try to grind a little bit more of that off. It's wanting to slide through there, but it just will not slide. I'm hoping. Now, hopefully that'll. No, ain't happening. I don't want to break anything. Okay, there it comes, guys. Did you see it move? It moved. That's a good sign of something. Well, move it over the snap ring.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Now, if the splines ain't turned, maybe it'll come right out.
I think it's moving. This is going to be a wiggle and jiggle all the way.
Yes. Thing is, I almost need a couple more hands. I'm going to have to kind of come in here like with a punch and tap this in the center of that shaft while you're pulling it up. And I don't think I can do it by hand. You know what I mean? That way we can get the jar on it. So guys, let us get a punch on here. Trent, put the camera down for a minute, and we'll come right back here shortly. Okay, we're back at you guys. We took what we did is we took this punch here and we put it in the center right here, and was able to tap on it while Trent was sitting there pulling as hard as he could, and was able to finally get the broken axle off the shaft. So the splines don't really look to be turned or the axle not to be twisted or anything like that. Looks really good still. So it had a little bearing on the inside right here, and that's why it just wouldn't let that pull through right through here. It's probably swelled up, twisted here on the end, and that's why that just wouldn't come through. So looks pretty clean in there. The gears look really nice. Not a lot of trash on the magnet. Get this cover off really quick and look in there. Up, got a broken glove, guys. We can't have that.
Rip glove.
Warning, warning. Got one of my 480Es almost done, guys. Isn't she pretty? All billet shafts, stuff like that. We got 3 more to go. Gonna be really nice. Excited to do this for them. Got Milwaukee in the house, standing strong. I just can't get enough of them little guys out there. I'm telling you, this little thing works really nice. No metal or anything like that. Remember that socket, Trent?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That socket right there, guys, is a rare dude. I had to talk to GM about that socket because you can't physically buy that socket, I believe, through Snap-on or Mac, can you, Trent?
Nope.
It's got to be bought from GM only. It's a GM patent socket that goes on there, and mainly we're going to get in here and just look at all the gears and stuff like that. Look at some of the bearings that we can, because we don't want to strip this down or anything and put gears in it, so we don't really want to mess with the shimming or anything like that, because it don't whine, it doesn't make any noise, and that's how we want to keep it. So, but we can just clean this up, put new seals and stuff in it. He would be really appreciative. So, I mean, this thing looks really, really nice, like brand new. So, kind of. Can you see in here, Trent, what that looks like? So you got your posi, all your gears and stuff in here. You have to pull this stud plate out right here. There's a plate right here. I'm not sure if I had to pull that stud. It's been a while. Now, normally that little plate right there would come out, but you're going to have to pull that stud first to do it. Trent, you got your... We'd have to go get your stud puller. Yeah, to get that out of there. I'll put them back in there. But this posi will not come out to see the gears and inspect them or anything like that until we get the puller and pull this stud out. So everything really looks good so far that we can tell. Not too bad, guys. I'll get my stud puller in the morning, and we'll get this stud out and take it the rest of the way apart and inspect all the gears and stuff like that, and we'll add a little clip to that first thing in the morning. So it's getting late here. It's minus 9 degrees in Amarillo, Texas. Can you believe that, guys? Whew, nothing wanted to work this morning, I'm telling you. So we'll be back here shortly. Y'all stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell everybody about it. All your viewers, go view. Tell all your kids, stuff like that, so they can... learn a little bit about cars and stuff. So of our differential here, They had it Loctited in and we broke our stud puller, so we had to get it out the old-fashioned way, and you know how that is. But we got it out and everything still looks good. You got to pull this little plate right here to get your third member out. They added, what they did is they needed a stud right here to bolt the differential to the tranny, and they couldn't do it just straight to the aluminum because it just pulled through. So what they did is they put a plate on the inside that bolts there and the stud bolts to. That way your stud has a lot of support to hold your differential and stuff in. So that's basically what that's for. So
Nice.
now this is a really pretty looking differential there. Let me get that speed sensor out of there really quick so I don't make sure I don't damage it or anything. Okay guys, this is what a Corvette rear end looks like. Pretty nice stuff. Got a nice billet Positrack unit and stuff in it. Got your shafts, short shaft, long shafts, big old nice bearings. Our pinion gear down here looks really nice, no wear at all on these things. So that's what's good. We're not going to unload this bearing right here. We're just going to clean it up, make sure it rolls free and stuff like that, lubricate it back, clean all of our bearings and stuff up, clean the housing, assemble it all back with new seals and stuff like that. I don't see any damage to worry about. So he's David, you're lucky. So it's not going to cost you a lot to fix your rear end, guys. So just some seals and stuff like that. So we're really excited there. So let's get this Corvette going. We got 3 more 480Es to build and a bunch of more other stuff going on. So y'all stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your kids about our channel so they can do some learning. Y'all have a great day.